Hello everybody, thank you for joining us today to learn more about essential wellness. Today, what we're going to go over is the best way to start that journey for your family. It begins with the Premium Starter Kit. There are 12 different oils in it. I'm only going to go over just a couple with you today, my top favorites. Those may not be your top favorites, but I'm sure you'll find your own once you get your kit. So what it looks like when you open it is you have a shelf basically of oils. There's 10 of them up here. Then once you look at those, there's a little tab right here that you pull off and that top shelf of oils comes out. Then there's another tab and then there is the secret bottom compartment. So there's some samples, 2 more oils, and some different things that we'll go over at a different time down here. So today, what I want to do is just pull out a couple of my favorites and tell you how we use those in our home. So I'm going to start with 3 from the top of the oil world. And then I'm actually going to pull one, I should have grabbed all this down here, out of the bottom. Okay, now I'm sure you're all thinking, my goodness, that's a lot of oils. What in the world do I do with them all? There are a ton of uses for all of them. Each one probably has, 8 or 10 different things that you can use it for. So purchasing this starter kit can eliminate a ton of things in your home, from cleaning to over-the-counter medicines. So let's get started. The first one that I am going to talk about, let's do this one first. It's called Panaway. It's a cool little blue bottle with a funny looking lid on it. And if you notice, this has a different lid on it. This one is a childproof lid. That is your indicator of an oil that should not be taken internally, ingested, put in your mouth. Childproof lid, don't put it in your mouth. Kind of a simple thing. So the Panaway, I love to refer to this as Pain Away. Anything that I would use an over-the-counter pain reliever for, I grab this bottle, rub it on, and the pain situation is eliminated. So Panaway equals pain away. I have some knee issues. My husband has a shoulder issue. Anyone who has any headaches or stuff like that, this is a great one to use to rub on there. You can use a little bit of carrier oil with it. Carrier oil can be something as simple as the V6 complex oil that Young Living has. Readily mixed, great carriers in there, simple to use, not to use if you have almond allergies though, because it does have almond oil in it. Or it can be the EVOO off of your stove. Super easy thing to do with a carrier. If you use a carrier with an essential oil, it spreads it out better and lets it absorb slower. If you don't use a carrier and use it straight from the bottle, it is called neat, just straight from the bottle, just like a shot of whiskey. The next one that I want to talk about, a lot of people always ask me, what are the options for stress, for anxiety, for sleeplessness, those kinds of things. And there's so many options in the kit, but one of my favorites is Valor. This is what we call liquid courage or chiropractor in a bottle. 2 things. It is an amazing oil that will uplift your spirits, calm you down, settle you to sleep. If you're going to the chiropractor, putting it on your back before and after your adjustment, they've done studies to show that it holds your adjustment for a longer time than not using it. Not to mention the smell of this one is just amazing. I love it. It is purple. You will see that it is, I guess I can't really show you too well, a darker color. So you want to make sure that you're not getting that on close. The nice thing about these is that even with the Panaway, any of the essential oils in these bottles that are you're using, you can put them straight up in your hair, rub it into your crown, and enjoy the benefit of it without, what did I do to the hair there? Without having a greasy spot in your hair, because these are not the fatty oils like a carrier oil or EVOO, something like that. It doesn't have the fat in it. The next one that we're going to talk about is a beloved one. And I learned about this early, is that this oil is frankincense. And I always say, if it was good enough for baby Jesus, it's good enough for me. This oil in biblical times and in old and ancient times was more highly regarded than gold, because they used it for so many medicinal purposes that they did not want to be without their frankincense. Such a great calming scent. There are tons of different things that you can do with this for headaches, for meditation, for sleep, for healing, for scars, just to name a few. And I'm going to go over on a different day one of my favorite things to combine this with in the kit and use as a different first aid option in your home. I also, every single night, 2 drops on my head, 2 drops on my heart. It has a very high frequency, and if we keep our body's frequency, because everything has a frequency, has energy in it, and if we keep our frequency or energy level high, then it doesn't let anything invade our body, any disease, any virus, all those kinds of things. It helps keep our body in top running shape and prevents those things from getting in. So my last one that I'm going to talk about, I said I'd do 3 or 4, so here's my 4th one. This is from the bottom of the box, the secret compartment, and you'll notice that this one has a completely different lid as well. So these lids, you get 2 of them with your kit. It is a special one. It has a roller ball. So this is nice to just roll on wherever you're needing it, and you're good to go. Now, you take off the old lid, you put this one on. It's in the bottom of the kit. I'll show you how to do that a different day too. This, my friends, is Stress Away. The name speaks for itself. The smell is delightful. Has a little bit of a citrus, has some vanilla, and you just can feel your stress level coming down as you use it. So pretty simple one, Stress Away. We all know how that goes in our world right now. And using something as simple as an oil, I love to keep a bottle of this in my car or in my purse. So when I'm out and about, whatever stressors, if it's traffic or a shopping situation, whatever it is, I have that right with me and can just roll that on. So I'm going to do some posts about the other oils that are in the kit, and then also some information about the other samples that are in the bottom to let you know all of the things. You also get to choose a diffuser. There are several different options for diffusers, and I will also include some information in a post about those. And your kit with the 12 oils, all the samples, and your choice of the diffuser starts at $165. It is a phenomenal deal. Retail value of this kit works out to be about $400 to $450 depending on which diffuser you pick. So for $165, this box will get you started with everything that you need for essential oils and help you switch out tons of things in your home as you're working towards that wellness goal for your family. So stay tuned, watch for more videos, and I'll be sharing some posts about the rest of the stuff in the kit.